Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peek a bit. Let's just get into this video. Listen, I have some things to talk about, okay? I have some things to rant about. I'm not happy. No wire hangers! I'm parked in the parking lot at Designer Shoe Warehouse, better known as DSW. There's this gal one spot over from me because I can't find good lighting in the entire parking lot. And the only space other than here is out there next to this dude that looks like he's waiting for his Craigslist hookup out there, okay? A little whoopee he wants to get in the DSW parking lot. And I don't want to ruin his good time, and I don't want him to think that I'm his good time. But anyway, first of all, I had to show off my new sunglasses that I got on sale, okay, from the Saks Fifth Avenue. They're Moncler. Now, I have wanted a Moncler coat for like 3 or 4 years now. This is the funniest thing in the entire world, okay? These sunglasses were actually a really good deal. But I have wanted a Moncler. Are they called Moncler? Are they called Moncler? I don't know. I wanted one of those puff jacket coats for years now, okay? They are so expensive. So I get my sunglasses, and look, they come in this little case that looks like one of the little jackets. I'm like, well, that's the closest I'm ever going to get to one of those jackets. Anyway, let me get my lip gloss out. I got things to talk about over here. Don't you hate, like, why do you even carry a purse if you can't even find your lip gloss in your purse? I got hand spray. I got my mask. I got things to clean off my reading glasses. I got my reading glasses. I got lip balm. Where's my lip gloss? Here it is. When your lips are, it doesn't matter. Anyway, my lips are dry. I need lip gloss. She's yawning and stuff over here. Girl, call your friend and tell her, get on out here. Grab some shoes. And now she's fixing her hair. She's like, oh, look at my hair. Looks separate. Oh, she is sitting there. Look, she's like, wow. When you watch my video back later, you're going to know it was me talking about you up in the parking lot of DSW. There's probably somebody over there talking about me. Anyway, if you're new to all of this, okay, this is called a rant video. I just looked. I have 64 rant videos. When I started them, they were like 6 minutes long. And now that's an intro on my channel. You know what I mean? But anyway, every once in a while, okay, I get real heated about stuff. Stuff happens. I mean, every day I get real heated about stuff. You know, I got complaints about everything in the world. But I get real heated about stuff, you know, and then I got to get on here and I got to talk about it. I got to rant about it. And y'all, there's many of you out there that request these rant videos. They're like, oh, Peter, your rant videos are so funny. Can you please, y'all listen, okay? I'm sending you my medical bill when I have a heart attack because it's for you, okay, that I'm doing this. And it's all your fault because y'all want to get me heated and real angry because this is the thing, okay? Y'all think I don't get real heated and angry, but I do. And then there's that one fool out there that's like, why are you getting so mad about man buns? Like, why do you even care? It's a joke, okay? But no, I really do try. I really do try. No, I really do try. Mama tried. But I really do get heated about this stuff. I do. And today we're going to talk about fall, okay? We're going to talk about fall and Halloween and Christmas and all of it. Christmas don't belong in fall, I know, okay? But it's there whether you like it or not. I saw it at the store today and I've had it, okay? First of all, can we just talk about, now, you know, I go to the Starbucks on a daily basis. Y'all know that because you've seen my 9 million reviews that I do over my... Jesus! My Lord! What is this? Somebody is calling me. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Monn.
This is Mrs. Monn.
Hi, ma'am. This is Amy.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. By the way, I'm calling about your...
Bye. I don't care. Spam! 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 I hope so. I hope that was spam. Anyway, they always say Mrs. Monn. They always do that to me. They always say Mrs. Monn. I'm not Mrs. Monn. Don't call me ma'am. Don't call me miss. I think it's rude. I got a beard, okay? Anyway... When I was a kid, I just say, this is Mrs. Monn. They called me Mrs. Monn then, they call me Mrs. Monn now. No, this was a spam call. I could see it. It came up spam. That's the only reason I answered it. If I thought it was a real call, I wouldn't have answered it. I hope it was spam. Yeah, it was spam. Anyway. So listen, let me tell you something. Y'all know, if she calls me again, I'm gonna let her have it. I'm say, listen, okay, listen. You don't call somebody man that has a beard, okay? That's very nice. This woman over here keeps on turning. Listen, paparazzi. Oh my Lord, she just looked over here at me. Oh, she truly is just trying to act like she went like this, shouldn't? And then I like waved my fan. She went, she's trying to act like she don't see me. She's trying to, I would love to put her on camera right now, but I don't want to embarrass her at all. And she looks like she's not having a very good day. She's trying to side-eye me now to kind of like see what's going on. Girl, don't worry about it, okay? It's a video. So anyway, let me just tell you, okay? Y'all know I go to the Starbucks every day, right? Well, here's the deal. Now, the Starbucks and the Dunkin Donuts, okay, they're like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. And I haven't seen past the first movie, so I know that. I know that Darth Vader's like Luke Skywalker's father, but we won't go into all that, okay? We'll just go into like the villain kind of deal. You know, when people don't like each other, the mean girls kind of deal, okay? So, Dunkin Donuts and Starbucks, they don't like each other. They're always trying to one-up each other, you know what I mean? Well, Starbucks can't come out with a new, I don't know what their board meetings must be like. They got more money than God at the Starbucks, okay? They must just sit around there and be like, well, what should we come up with a new drink? Oh, I've got an idea, pumpkin cream cold brew. Oh, wait, we did that last year. And then Dunkin Donuts is just putting out all these new drinks left and right. They must be so bitter, you know? Like, Dunkin Donuts is Starbucks, like, smarter, faster, more creative. You know that girl? Listen, I sat next to her in first grade all through senior high school, okay? She got A+ in math and science. She was great in art. She could sing her pants off. You know that one, that girl, I couldn't stand her. And she didn't like me neither, okay? Because I was always looking on her page to try to get the answers. She'd be like this. I mean, teacher, don't tell on the teacher on me, my God. Why would you want to do that? Life has come so easy to you. Anyway, number one, do you see that I'm getting picked on? People are calling me ma'am left and right. And not on top of that, I don't even know the answers because I didn't study because I was up too late last night watching Pretty in Pink for the 15th time. I thought I was going to be a fashion designer. Little did I know I'd be a YouTuber that was making rant videos. So anyway, I go to the Starbucks every day. Let me just tell you something, okay, about this Starbucks. I'm so done with Starbucks. First of all, they're more expensive than anything in the entire world, okay? I feel like I should probably own stock at Starbucks. Well, I mean, I do have a little bit of stock in Starbucks. Because one day I was like, well, you spend enough money there, you might as well just put some money in the Robinhood. You know what I'm saying? That Robinhood thing, don't even get me started on that, okay? Is that even real? I don't even feel like it's real. I feel like it's just kind of like a game of stocks or something like that. And hell, I failed economics in high school and I don't get it. And I don't know the Dogecoin from a Walmart. I don't know none of that stuff. Okay, people are always like, listen, I got somebody that takes care of all that stuff for me. But I do play around a little bit on the stocks on Robinhood. My cousin Caroline and I listen. Hey Caroline, how are you? She said, now I know her son David watches all my videos. She and I were talking about it because she's real serious about the Robinhood. Her and her neighborhood group, you know, her and her girls that sit in the driveway. And they, you know, 6 feet apart. And they have their wine out there and stuff like that, you know, and then they talk about what stocks they're investing in on the Robinhood, you know. Well, I've got $20 in gold. Well, all right, girl, you go without that, okay? So anyway, I'm talking to my cousin one day and I said, hey, listen, we got this thing figured out. Did you ever think that? Did you ever think you were going to make $1 million in the stock market? Now, I know some of you probably have, but I didn't, okay? But listen, did you ever think you had the whole system figured out, you know? There's been all these people for years, you know, that have PhDs and master's degrees. They can't figure out the stock market, how people have lost their lives on Wall Street, right? But I'm going to figure it out with my cousin Caroline after we're done talking about my grandma that went to prison, okay? And after we've had some of her mac and cheese, you know what I mean? And maybe some cookies from Taylor's Bakery, Caroline and I are going to figure out the stock market and make $1 billion, all right? So I said, girl, listen, this is what we're going to do. I said, now we got our finger on the pulse of the trends of society. She goes, we do? I go, yes, girl. I go, I'm talking about this beauty drama all the time. As if I know anything about it. And I said, listen, I think we can figure it out. And once a week, we'll just take $10 each and we'll put it in something that we think is going to do real good, you know. We didn't end up doing that. But then I started doing all this penny stock stuff. That penny stock stuff is just a bunch of trash, isn't it? You don't make no money on it. You don't make no money on it at all. And then listen, well, I can't even get into that story. Whew, that's for another day. Okay, I was going to talk about the fall and Halloween, so I am so bitter right now. I am so bitter. He ain't even gotten his whoopee out here yet from Craigslist. His Craigslist guy ain't showing up or anything like that. He probably should be thankful. You need to go to church is what you need to do and find Jesus, okay? Instead of hanging out in the back row of the DSW parking lot waiting for some whoopee. That's what you need to do back there, okay? Number one, it's dangerous and it's unsightly. So, all right, so let's get into this video. So, where's my lip gloss? Oh, God, why do you even have a purse if you can't find your lip gloss? Hold on a second. I've been wanting to get at this nail all day long. Anyway, so let me tell you something, okay? So, you know, Starbucks and now Dunkin' Donuts, they come out with this pumpkin spice, you know, stuff. They come out earlier and earlier and earlier. Now, I swear to God, next year it's going to come out before my birthday. My birthday's second to the last day in June, okay? They come out with this, whoo, my God, it's hotter than a sinner in church on Sunday. And you ought to know, lady, you ought to know. Anyway, okay, so they keep on coming out with this pumpkin spice stuff earlier and earlier and earlier, okay? Now I think it's the second week of August they're coming out with the pumpkin spice. Hell, I was in Las Vegas, Nevada, and people were like, please review the pumpkin spice. I'm like, it's 108 degrees outside, okay? I don't want to drink no pumpkin spice latte when it's 108 degrees outside. Hell, I came back and it was almost 90 and I still didn't want to review it, but I did, okay? I did, because I'm going to do the damn review when it comes out, right? So there I am, sweating bullets in the parking lot of, you know, Starbucks, being like, oh, this latte is really good. I am so happy it's time for the pumpkin spice latte again. Well, no sooner than this stuff had come out, then it's gone. They're out of it again. I went through to do a review the other day, and they were out of it, and I asked the gal, you can see this, it's on video and everything. I said, are people upset? She goes, well, some people are. She goes, people have been pretty nice. They kind of understand, but she goes, I'm hoping we get it back soon. And I thought, hell, it's not even October 1st yet. Y'all are out of the pumpkin spice? I mean, for real. So then I'm driving by all these grocery stores, you know what I mean? And, cause that's what I do, is I drive around. I live in a car, if you didn't know that, okay? Listen, I did tell my husband, I said, I'm thinking about getting rid of my YouTube channels, and then I'm just, cause I'm in my car so much anyway. I'm in here to vlog, and I'm in here for reviews, and now I'm in here for my drama videos. I might as well just move into my car, and then I can have one of those car living channels. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see that one girl? Okay, she was on the TikTok, and she lived in her car, and she would show little TikToks and videos on YouTube about how she could take, she had Christmas tree lights hanging. It was real pretty and all that stuff, but I still wouldn't, you know, anyway, I think that's kind of sadly. I saw that movie Nomadland, that made me real sad, you know, but anyway, this girl was like, I love living in my car, and she had a little dog bed for her dog, and it was real sweet, right? And she was like, I love living in my car, and she goes on and on about living in her car and how much she lives in her car, and girl, she made her so much money on the TikTok that she ended up getting herself a brand new Lexus SUV and moving into an apartment. Girl, you are a liar straight from the pit of hell. You didn't like living in that car. That you are no hippie, okay? Listen, you aren't, hippie is a state of mind. You didn't want to live in that car. But I do have to tell you, I watched some of those videos of people that live in those vans they make, you know, into they travel across country and stuff like that. I actually know somebody that does that. And he looks like he has the most exciting life in the entire world. But anyway, so, you know, I drive around and I see at grocery stores, they always got pumpkins out, right? And I'm like, okay, now, it's the first week of September, all right? We haven't even gotten into the second week of September yet. My neighborhood pool, don't even get me started on my neighborhood. That's another thing, okay? My neighborhood pool, it's still open. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, so we don't need to be talking about pumpkins yet. First of all, I'm thinking if I bought a pumpkin already and I carved it to have out on my front porch, would it even be here still on October 31st for Halloween? Probably not, you know? So anyway, let me tell you about my neighborhood real quick. Now, y'all, I could do a whole rant video about my HOA and my neighborhood and everything like that. And y'all beg me for it on a daily basis, okay? And I appreciate it, you do. You're like, I could just hear stories about your neighborhood. Well, let me tell you something, okay? Today, I'm trying to get out of the neighborhood. True story. Our neighborhood is literally, I don't know, 50, 60 max condos around 2 lakes, okay? That's all it is, right? It's like a little crazy 8 kind of thing, right? So anyway, I'm driving out, and my neighbor across the street is like this. And I said, hey, what's going on? You're grilling out? I'm asking when he's grilling and stuff like that. He said, hey, listen. He said, did you hear that the concert got rescheduled? Okay, now let me tell you what this is, okay? First of all, they're the 2 youngest people in my neighborhood, okay, besides this gal that's got 2 high school kids that everybody blames everything on the neighborhood. These 2 kids are the nicest people. They're twins, and the daughter is like really good friends with my friend Aaron's daughter. Real nice gal. I've known her for years, okay? Mom, nice, everything like that. But everything that goes wrong in this neighborhood, they blame on those 2 kids. Those 2 poor kids, my God! They go to school and they work jobs and everything like that, and everything in the neighborhood, it's their fault, apparently, because, you know, they're the only teenagers in the neighborhood. So anyway, So he's like, did you hear about the concert? Now let me tell you about this concert, okay? They've been having these concerts all summer long. It started last year, where they would have members of like people in the neighborhood, because it's all elderly people. They have friends that have been in the symphony and stuff. So then they come out and they play a little concert down by the pool, and then there's like a food truck and stuff, right? Okay. Well, the food truck decided not to come last time, so they had to reschedule the concert, and it was supposed to be for this weekend, but now the food truck doesn't want to come again this weekend, so they're trying to decide whether or not they're gonna, so they're gonna take a vote. They sent out an email for a vote about all this. Can you even imagine? So anyway, he's like, hey, listen, I wanted to ask you how you're gonna vote. And I go, well, I'm not going to the concert anyway. You know, I got better things to do, like go spend all my money at the slot machines at the casino. And he goes, so you're not going to vote? Do you care if you vote the way that I want you to vote? And I'm like, well, how do you want me to vote? He goes, well, I'd like to have the concert this weekend, whether they have the food truck or not. And I'm thinking, well, I'd kind of like to have the food truck. Whether I go to the concert or not, I might want to walk up there to the food truck. And I said, well, let me think about it for a second. Now I'm real in it. I didn't care, you know? So anyway, then I'm like driving out, and then this other gal, I don't even know her, she stops me too, right? She's like going like this at the end of her driving. And so I roll down my window, I'm like, hey, how are you? And she was like, I'm good, how are you? And she's like, did you get the email about the concert? And I'm like, this can't be for real. This is now the second person, right? And I said, yeah, I got the email. And she goes, well, I just want to know how you're gonna vote. She goes, because it's gonna be a close vote. And I said, oh, okay. And I'm real nice. I don't know this lady very well. I've seen her a couple times walking, you know. And I said, well, is there a way you want me to vote or something? And she goes, I prefer not to have the concert this weekend because of the food truck, right? I go, okay, well, I'll take that into consideration. I go, but I gotta go. I'm real busy, you know, because I'm getting ready to leave to go do my crumble cookie review and do this and everything like that. So anyway, I get to the gate, okay, and there's people walking, and I can't get through the gate because people are walking through the gate, right? So they stopped me, I rolled down this window, I'm like, hey, how are you? And they said, good, hey, listen, did you get the email about the concert? I'm about to lose it at this point, right? And I said, I did. And they said, now I like these people a lot, you know? And they said, hey, listen, they said, can you just vote for the concert this weekend? Because we just want to get this concert stuff over. We're tired of it. It needs to just be done. And I said, well, I'll think about it. So now I got all this serious. Y'all think, listen, you think I got an easy life, okay? I got concerts to vote for. I got videos to make. I got dogs to feed. I got to make love to my husband. And then I also got to drive around town and find pumpkin spice so that I can do reviews on my review channel. So anyway, here I am, you know, and the pumpkin spice latte, it comes out earlier and earlier and earlier. Then I see the pumpkin, this gal, she still can't, she's like, what is going on over here? Hey, listen, I'm sorry that your friend is still in there shopping for some heels, okay? For something she didn't invite you to. Don't be bitter at me. Not at me, okay? You just mind your own business over there. I'm just over here filming a video, don't worry about me, and he's over there trying to get some whooping. And no, it's not in that red car. I wouldn't put his car out there. He's way out there in like the blue something. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, so then I go to the store today, okay? I go to the Meijer today, and I am like, oh, you have got to be kidding me. The Halloween stuff, you guys, is already been pushed out, and I swear to God, they're bringing like Christmas stuff out. I was like, this cannot be for real, right? And I was like, are you kidding me? You know, I'm so tired of this, okay? I am so tired of this. First of all, summer has been canceled, okay? Now, we are not even into the second week of September yet, and Halloween is already canceled. Did you already hear? Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but I think it's Michael's. I could do a Google search, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Do you know one of them do not sell Halloween stuff because they're Christians, and they don't believe in all that? You're losing out on a lot of money, okay? I'm just saying. She's not a Christian, Ouija boards! And on top of that, I've been biting the inside of my mouth. My dentists don't seem to care. And she just says it's normal. And I'm like, it's not normal, okay? To be 49 and have a lisp like this, and it hurts like hell. So anyway. So I'm like, okay, we are not even into the second week of fall yet, of September yet. It's not even fully September, or fall. Isn't fall, I think, September 21st or something like that? Isn't that the autumn equinox? Or is that October, November, September? I don't know. It doesn't matter, okay? All I know is I haven't even started my horror movie podcast yet with my good Judy Mel, and they've already pushed us past Christmas. I'm like, seriously, are we going to have New Year's hats and crackers and all that kind of stuff out Is that going to be the next thing? I'm so tired of this, like, always having to get hurried. Now, listen, okay? And this is the thing, right? I love Halloween. I'm ready for Halloween. I'm ready for the pumpkin spice, okay? But I don't want summer to be over yet. My pool's still open. I know a lot of y'all don't have pools open anymore because it's past the first. Don't blame me. Don't get bitter and jealous at me. Why are you so jealous of me? Don't be. Don't be jealous and don't be obsessed. Build yourself a pool, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You get yourself a little baby pool. Put it in the backyard or something. I don't know, okay? It's just, I don't know. Go get your gym membership with a pool. Don't be mad at me. I can't help it that they still have our pool open, okay? But I'm gonna go on days that it's hot. And all next week it's supposed to be hot. So what am I gonna do? Sit in the pool and carve a pumpkin? I mean, like, for real? You know what I mean? So I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm so tired of this because this is what happens. The pumpkin spice comes out. You start seeing the pumpkins at the grocery stores. You start, hell, Bath and Body Works, they had their fall candles out a month ago. I know because I went there. And I didn't want any of the candles. You know why? Because I was still in summer. The Bath and Body Works, all their fall candles come out. You start seeing the sweaters. People are wearing sweaters and corduroy pants up in the middle of August. Why? I don't know. Okay, I'm still wearing Birkenstock plastic sandals and sweat shorts. It's too hot to be wearing corduroy. What is all that about? You know? I gotta get me a good thumbnail. Every time I do one of these rant videos, I always have to look through the whole video about where I'm real mad. I'm gonna get a really good thumbnail. That looked like a Nikocado avocado thumbnail. I am so mad they're gonna use that. Oh my god. I was gonna say something. Oh hell, who cares about? Y'all know Andrew TMI, he's a friend of mine. And he's a nice guy. Anyway, I was just watching this Q&A that he did. I swear, the thumbnail's like this. He looks like somebody just gave him the worst news in the entire world. And I was like, you clickbaited the hell out of that thumbnail. But I watched the whole video just to find out. I like his videos anyway. Andrew's such a nice guy. Anyway, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about Halloween. But I feel like they're rushing it. Because then inside my mind, right, I'm like, I should be like lighting the pumpkin candles and the apple candles. And my whole house should be like candles. And then I walk outside. I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot. I want to go for a swim. And hell, we're going to Las Vegas here just not before long because we're going on a couples trip. Not 9 couples on a couples trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh my god, I don't know what that's going to be about. But anyway, I've had a day. You know, and I don't want no hot apple cider. I just don't, okay? I've been listening to all these cozy mysteries and stuff, and I'm like, well, I'm ready to, like, I don't know, knit a blanket and sit inside and watch the rainstorms and watch scary movies and have hot chocolate, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And it's like 85 degrees outside and people are sunning by the pool. And I'm like, what are you doing, okay? Summer is not over yet. Why y'all gotta push Halloween so much? Who makes these decisions? That's what I want to know. Who at Starbucks is thinking that putting out oh, 25 cents in the cuss jar. That's what you want to be doing, but that's what I said. Anyway, I should edit it out, but I'm not going to. Who at Starbucks and Dunkin Donuts is making these decisions that it's a good idea to put out the pumpkin spice the first week of August? Who's making those decisions, okay? And let me tell you something else. I got 900 of these cups now. And you know, every season Starbucks puts out more and more of these cups. They got like 4 cups now. And I have to tell you, I was looking on somebody's Instagram last night and they're like, this is my favorite cup. And I was like, oh my god, that's that pink matte cup. I don't have that one. And then they were like, but I like this one too. And it was the blue one. And they had both of the cups that, it was called the mermaid cup, I think. They had both of the cups that just came out. Oh, she wants to stare a hole through me over here. Okay. But I gotta get out of here before she comes knocking on my window, okay? I'm gonna lock my window. She ain't coming for me. She's probably a serial killer or something. She's probably the next Eileen Warnos. Thanks a lot, society! Ladder climbs, re-elections. Thanks a lot, society! She's probably ready to kill somebody with a shoe. She's probably the DSW killer or something like that. Anyway, now I gotta get online and buy these cups. I have to buy them on the Etsy or the eBay because I didn't get to the Starbucks in time because I was in Las Vegas, Nevada. My life is hell. It is. No, I have a life beyond my wildest dreams. I really do. And I feel so much better about all this now. I'm ready to carve a pumpkin, I think. You know, and then do you ever just have this moment where you ask yourself, like, should I just be done with summer? Like, my friend, my good Judy Tanya, you know, she said to me the other night, she goes, you know what's going to happen? This was like a week ago, and I go, what? And she goes, the pools are going to close, because we, like, belong to this, like, pool, this membership, and it's already closed. But anyway, she said, you know what's going to happen? She goes, the pools are going to close, and then next, like a week after that, summer's going to hit again in Indianapolis. And that is true. What happens in September and October, Indiana, what's that called? That, some kind of crazy autumn or something like that, when it gets real hot in the fall. That's what happens in Indiana. It gets real hot, you know? And then it's like, do you ever have that moment where you're like, should I just be done with summer? Like, you decide when summer cannot for me be when the kids go back to school, because they go back to school the 1st of June. I mean, they basically get out like May 30th and they go back to school the 1st of June. That's how kids are these days, okay? No, they don't need summer, they need 2 days, okay? They need 2 days to go buy some supplies, and then let's put them in the next grade, right? Which, you know, and I understand all that too, but don't you think like the teachers deserve a summer? I mean, I think the kids do too. The parents are probably like, hey, leave them in school, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them all summer long anyway, but I do feel bad for the teachers. I feel like the teachers, I got a teacher that lives across from me. This last year, let me tell you what she said to me. It was her last day of school. Oh, she's getting out of her car. Oh, Lord, is she coming over here? Oh, she did look like a quick smile at me. So I got this, she is, oh Lord, she's coming over here. I think maybe she works there or something. Oh no, she's like, I think she's had it. She's going in to get her friend. She's like, oh no, it is taking too, oh, she's getting something out of her trunk, and she's fixing her hair. Okay, so anyway, but I got this teacher that works, that lives across from me, and the last day of school, you know what I said to her? I said, are you like so happy or sad that it's the last day of school? You know, you're gonna miss the kids and everything like that? And she looked at me and she goes, I got 1 more year and then I get to retire. And she's not even bitter or surly. She's real nice. And that girl's taking something in there to return to DSW. My God, she's been sitting in her car for a half an hour when she's been waiting for her friend that never showed up. Well, you should have gone and knocked on his window. I think he needs a friend. I think he needs a friend from Craigslist. Anyway, I've had it. Anyway, let me know what you think about all those things. You got complaints? You want to hear me make another rant video? You want me to, like, exercise my health concerns just so that you can laugh? All right. Anyway, I feel better now, don't you? I feel better. All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.